So we met through mutual friends on Halloween about 5.5 years ago.
It was a pregame at my apartment with my roommates, and he was playing video games with his friend Max, who was his neighbor at the time, and Max was coming over to pregame, and Max was friends with my old roommates, and they said like, yeah, of course, bring your friend, whatever, and like, oh, maybe you should put some heels on. Max is bringing his friend. I was like, oh, I'm good.
Well, she had a Minnie Mouse dress on.
and it's preserved in a frame forever.
The first thing I remember is just her smile.
He approached me first, he bought me a drink, and we were all just hanging out at the apartment, and then went out to the bars.
Red Ivy, I believe is the name of it, over in Wrigleyville, and
definitely felt really comfortable at the first date and was really excited to continue seeing him.
We just got along, and I was able to really open up to her.
And we were dancing, and he asked for my number at the end of the night.
We ended up going on a date a couple weeks later.
He's always just so kind and caring. Like, I always felt comfortable, and I didn't feel like I had to play any games. It was always just real right from the start.
Seeing her and her family, just how family oriented and loving she was, that was a really telling factor once we got to that point as well.
I think they're very good with each other.
Just a delightful person from the time she was born. And so he seems to be as well.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah! West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Never got to go. Can you play this or did it come out?
I think I'm excited to see her walk down the aisle. That's going to be a big moment that I've been thinking about for a while now.
Dearly beloved, we have come together in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining together of Thomas and Valerie in holy matrimony. The union of two people in heart, body, and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy, for the help and comfort given to one another in prosperity and adversity, and when it is God's will, for the gift of children and their nurture in the knowledge and love of the Lord.
Tom, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
Valerie, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow. And that all of that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
I pronounce that they are wed to one another in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
You guys love each other so much. It's very obvious that you do that. You're a great couple, and she has great qualities. I mean, people look for the fountain of youth all the time, and you know, they need to look no further than their children. Your children are the fountain of youth. You pass things on to them, and they pass it on to their children, and it goes on for generation for generation. So to Val and Tom, we love you. We welcome you to our extended family now. Have a great life. Hear, hear.
And this, my friends, is not by coincidence. This is fate, that these two endlessly loving people would stumble into a Wrigleyville bar on Halloween and find each other, ultimately to share the rest of their lives together. Because if Tom and Val are able to make us feel the way we do about them, I can only imagine how they will make each other feel as husband and wife.
Please rise and help me in welcoming the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Tom and Val Hanrahan.
I truly think that Tommy and Val, has truly found love.
We're just so excited for your future, and we thank you for sharing it with us. So if we could raise a glass to Val and Tom.